We started on Monday, January 25th, was the first day. Obviously, we got a little bit of snow the day before, or the 2 days before we got the blizzard, about 30 inches in this area. So that was a little bit of a challenge, which kind of put us inside for a couple days.
Fortunately for the women's lacrosse team, we can fit in the gym pretty easily. I can run a decent practice in there. I think it's much more difficult for the men to try and squeeze in there because their squads are just bigger.
Practicing inside is pretty difficult because we're in the gym and it's a much smaller space and it's not really all that realistic.
The challenges that come with playing inside is definitely getting gym space because it's basketball's main season, so they have first priority, and then softball and us have to split it. But it's just the hardest part, I think, is getting the most game-like situations because we're in a tight space that's not even like 1/3 of our field.
I think everybody's facing it. That's what's good. It's an even playing field. You know, it's not like Newman has like sunny weather and they're having practice, so we're all facing the same thing.
Cabrini is also very good about getting our field cleared as quickly as they can, you know, so that we can get back outside. It's the snow that we had in late January was obviously one of the bigger storms that we've had in the last 30 or 40 years. So that obviously was a little bit more challenging than just 4 or 5 inches that you get more regularly.
I think the biggest part about preseason is getting the conditioning, having the girls get to know one another, touching their stick. Because once you're in season, we're focused more on the upcoming game or the game that you just played. So right now is more preparatory. We're just preparing, introducing new concepts to the freshmen.
When our game schedule starts, that during the course of the week, not only are we working on the fundamental pieces of just getting better during the course of the season, but also then what does Haverford do well? What does Dickinson do well? What does Lynchburg do well? What do all those schools in our early part of our schedule do well? Or what do we need to get better at from week to week? And those are the things that we're working on in that piece.
I'm definitely looking forward to the warmer weather.
We're really excited to get out there and kind of show the nation that we're actually a contending team this year.